Narcissism is not a mental disorder. The American Psychiatric Association defines mental disorder or mental illness as a health condition. Did you hear that? Health condition that involves changes in behavior or a combination of these, most times caused by stressful situations. Narcissistic abuse by a narcissist is calculated, connived, contrived, and conspired. It's deliberate, it's devious, and it's devised. It's sneaky, and it's schemed, and it is evil and causes pain and suffering and hurt. Narcissism is a spiritual issue, and no amount of therapy, counseling, coaching, or psychoanalyzing is going to help the narcissism because it is spiritually based. The narcissist is listening to demonic voices in his or her ear and is operating under those influences, period. Why do I believe this? Because of Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, where it says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. It's great to learn the MO of the narcissist, but it's only God's word that's going to spiritually enlighten you to the truth of what's really going on in the narcissist. Narcissism exposed, the golden rule. Once you know, you gotta go. Anyone who deliberately lies to you, once you know, you gotta go. Anyone who shows you ongoing disrespect, once you know, you gotta go. Anyone who devalues you, anyone who berates and demeans you, once you know, you gotta go. Anyone who gaslights you, once you know, you gotta go. Anyone who deliberately plays the victim in order to trap you, once you know, you gotta go. Anyone who triangulates you with another person in order to manipulate you, once you know, you gotta go. Anyone who takes no responsibility for their toxic behavior, once you know, you gotta go. The narcissist doesn't deserve one more minute of your time. Once you know, you gotta go. Enforce your boundaries with the narcissist. I want you to see your boundaries through God's eyes. In God's word it says, you shall reap what you sow. And that means there's going to be consequences to the narcissist's behavior. In Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 and 8, it says, don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of God. You will always harvest what you plant. Those who live only to satisfy their own sinful nature will harvest decay and death from that sinful nature. But those who live to please the Spirit will harvest everlasting life from the Spirit. When you fail to set boundaries and when you fail to enforce your boundaries, you are interfering with the narcissist's natural consequences that are due him or her. And you are reinforcing bad behavior and you are becoming an enabler. Whenever you allow the narcissist to chisel away or stomp on your boundaries, you are telling that narcissist that it's okay to wear you down, break you down, and do it all over again. In Proverbs 19, verse 19, it says, a man of great anger will bear and should bear the penalty. But if you rescue him or her, you will only have to do it again. God measures actions, not words. And this is the approach that you need to take with the narcissist. He or she must actively comply with your boundaries, not just in word, but in actions. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18 says, little children, let us love, not in word and speech, but in action and in truth. And in Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13, it says, nothing in all creation is hidden from God. Everything is naked and exposed before his eyes, and he is the one to whom we are accountable. That's right. Healthy personal boundaries that are respected produce healthy relationships. So when you're with the narcissist and he or she refuses to respect your boundaries, I want you to look for the nearest exit and run.